rapaziada, beleza? Será que eu vou começar a campanha de jogo Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Esse jogo lançou ontem. Eu já tinha jogado o primeiro jogo. Agora eu vou começar a campanha do segundo. Parece que não tem como mudar a dificuldade.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more arrows! Need help here, damn it! You, grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep!
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Position! Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Se quiser saber o jogo de azar, é possível jogar dados em acampamento chuveiro districado em qualquer taverna. Que se preza. Agora já é o segundo jogo que tem pintura de óleo, eu acho, o nome. No Stalker 2 tinha teste de carregamento assim também. Isso vai demorar um pouco pra carregar, que tá instalado no HD. Carregou? Está demorando muito. E se não tiver plugado o jogo?
Lord, the gate!
Esse FPS tá rodando. Exibir FPS.
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
60 FPS.
Shoot him!
Faz pra recarregar.
Knock it down!
Vai. Oxi, vai fogo, né? Ah, não vai respirar.
Now you're finished!
Só bateu o sinal aqui.
You're not up to
Ah,
it.
não recarregou, né?
What now, fucker?
Meu amigo treinando.
Now you're finished!
Estrelando o som.
You haven't a chance.
Form the line! Come here! Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the way. Fill them with that oil and them, for fuck's sake!
Let's hope this slows them down.
Ready for another attack! This one's for motherfuckers! Godwin! That's it! Follow me! Fucking wins this last!
Don't let them climb up. Knock it down.
Knock that ladder down or they'll overrun us! Let him have it! I'll kill you, you cunt!
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus.
Deve estar
How am I
vindo
supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky?
na cota de malha.
The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or
Quer
two.
dizer, não deve ter sido grave claramente.
Everyone to the chopper!
Só tá picotando o áudio. Não sei porquê. Acho que nem precisa de FSR. Vamos ver como que fica desativado. Várias semanas antes.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you vat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Harry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does it actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Parece feito numa montanha. Quer dizer, é feito numa montanha. Você pode até saber usar uma espada, mas não importa de continuar aprimorando. Não deu para ir. It's 300 FPS.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will! We'll hand over our important
Pausar. Deixa eu ver uma coisa. Vou colocar ainda alto. Da experimental. Ultra. Vai ter que reiniciar.
and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle...
Vamos ver se em FSR. Desligado.
Uncle Hanush take care of it himself. Unless... maybe he's just testing me.
Né, desativado. Ativado. Vamos ver se avançado. Desarrilhamento, não dá para mudar. Outra, V5, desativado.
You hear? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within...
Deixa eu ver se tem outras opções aqui. Desempenho, nativo. Vamos ver.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead. Exactly.
Sem desempenho. Ok, equilibrado, quer dizer. Vamos ver qualidade.
If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk.
52.
I don't miss nothing.
Deixa em equilibrado. Op. Gravado a 30 FPS assim.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, I don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Acho que seja o nome, emissário. São soldado e guarda-costas. Gosto do estilo de jogo, soldado gosta de ter uma arma na mão e usar uma armadura forte também famoso ser claramente explosivo. Duas coisas antes do conhecimento, anunciado para os gentis, outras são invenções e o estilo de lutar alguns pontos de experiência iniciais, as coisas de quais depois eles são soldado e guarda-costas do Lorde Capão.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Suas ações podem resolver diversas situações que você na outra pessoa no geral. Terá algumas opções de reação escolhida. A pessoa só requer que a outra pessoa acredite em você. Eloquência. Você tenta resolver a situação pacificamente e sem conflito. Coerção. Você fala o que for necessário para conseguir o que quer, mesmo que sejam mentiras e manipulação. Carisma. Você tira proveito de sua aparência nobre e boa reputação. Dominação. Você deixa claro para outra pessoa que você é superior. Poder. Você tenta projetar a imagem de herói e defensor dos mais fracos. intimidação, de razão falha, meios podem funcionar. Em situações, o pessoal de outra pessoa no geral terá diversas opções de reação, mas atenção a outra pessoa nem sempre acreditará em você. Dinheiro, tributo, reputação. A situação não é uma questão de tirar o número mais alto, mas depende de com quem você está falando, qual a sua aparência, qual a sua reputação, por exemplo. Geralmente é inútil ameaçar um bando de malfeitores, usando apenas de violência como afirmação nobre, como para saindo das botas. O mais alto é, como soldados, podemos ajudar com os bandidos.
We want to negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place, as a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help might well come in handy. All right.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again.
Mas não ia ajudar com os bandidos?
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Well, since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. I mean, the pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
E os
Well, they're
bandidos?
probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Desculpa com o Sorte, qual é o programa.
Do something with that mutt, Henry! It's doing my head in!
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get
Henry.
for you.
Você pode encontrar descrições detalhadas de todas as tarefas no diário.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Deixa eu ver. Vamos comprar comida em Trotsky.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Come on, Conrad.
Ah, que tal jogar os dadinhos pelo anel?
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Dados, regras básicas. Se você estiver interessado em jogar, poderá encontrar um partido de dados com quem taverna respeitável. Dados mantidos de rodadas anteriores. Dado a ser mantido azul. Seleção atual. Pontos marcados, pontos rejeitados na mão. Mas não marcados. Pontos selecionados. Se tiver algum dado sem inventário, você pode reusar antes de começar a partida. A maioria dos dados tem propriedades especiais que você pode conferir nas descrições. Isso permite que você use técnicas especiais para aumentar suas chances. Você começa a partida jogando todos os 6 dados, assinando os dados de marcação. Deixe-os girados, pontue com eles ao fim da rodada. Depois joga os dados restantes de novo. Você pode continuar jogando até acabar com seus dados, porém, caso não obtenha nenhum dado que renda pontuação, esperar todos os pontos que coletou na rodada. Acho dos dados é cumprir a sua rodada e pontuar antes de correr o risco de não pontuar com nenhum dado. O primeiro jogador a atingir o objetivo de pontos será vitorioso. Você pode visualizar todas as informações de pontuação da partida atual enquanto virou à esquerda. Combinação de dados e seus valores em pontos. 1 é 1000, 100, 5 é 50, sequência de 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 é 500, 1, 3, 4, 5 e 6 é 750, 1500 é 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 1 é 1000, 3, 2 é 200, 3, 3 é 300, 4, 400. Cada dado adicional após ter seu dobro valor. Tá.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
O cachorro na mesa. Eu já peguei uma mão ruim aqui. Vou passar isso.
Courage.
Pegou 3.
My
3,
God, I'm done.
Sim. R$ 50. Pontuar e continuar. Aqui eu já consigo 1000. Pontuar e continuar.
Well, you're not
mas
afraid of anything.
tem 3, 1 ali, como que não deu 1000 de ponto? Perdi já.
Aye, that'll do.
Devia ter selecionado algum dado também. Perdi.
Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
Vou tentar de novo.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
Come on, then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Acho que aqui eu consigo pontuar. 600. Pontuar e continuar. Não consigo fazer pontuação aí. Segurar dados. Passa essa. $700.
That's enough for me. Your
Só tem
turn.
dado também, mas... acho que aqui eu consigo fazer. 200.
Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway.
Ué. 50.
Aye, that'll do.
Isso.
No, that's as far as I go.
Acho que aqui eu consigo. Não. $200.
That's still all right.
É vez de
It'd be
novo.
worse if you already had 3 ones.
Perder.
Ha!
1900.
Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
2,5 consigo. 100. Tem que escolher pelo menos um. Sem de novo.
If I was you, I'd take it.
$200.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
Estou pegando dado ruim também. Não consigo nem fazer pontuação disso aí.
My God, I'm done.
200.
Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway.
Entendi esse negócio de revés aí.
Aye, that'll do. Here.
Assumi 350. Sim. Merda. Não consigo fazer assim. 1, 2. Não. Ah, isso. Perdi. As 3.
Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much.
All right.
Até mais.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Não. Dois, 3. É isso. Um dos dados que nem consigo fazer pontuação. Ponto aí para só.
You know you can throw again, right?
Sim.
Aye, that'll do.
200.
My God! Oh,
Nice.
come on!
$600. Se quase pontuação com esses aqui. 700. 2. Não consigo. Tem que passar essa. Ah, não, dá pra continuar ainda.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
100 pontos. 150. Eu de novo. Dois, 3. Não. Nenhum faz pontuação. Opa. 800. Ganhei. Não é possível que eu perca. Eu bati a meta já. Ah, 4, 5. 2.600. E o último. $2.800. Mais ainda? Ué, só tem que passar pra poder ganhar. Dois, 3, 4, 5, 6.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Fazer 5.000 de ponto logo.
That happens sometimes.
Vez.
Better you than me.
Ué, cadê a pontuação?
No, that's as far as I go.
Passado. Merda. Perder. Aí eu. 2, 3. Dois. 200.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
E o último. De novo. 3, 4. Pontuei passar. 2, 5 consigo. Vamos ver se consigo 1.500 de novo. Revés? Ah, não. Merda. 100.
Aye, that'll do.
50. $150, perdi. $700.
Ha!
Mentira, tive duas
My
chances
lucky
de ganhar e
dice never
perdi.
fail. It's mine, friend.
That's just great.
You can never...
De novo.
All right.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Dois. Não. Acho que eu não consigo. Oi.
What can you do?
Talvez.
Damnation,
de
that's
novo.
awful.
Eu não entendi esse negócio aí. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1500.
Why'd I even start playing?
Tá, como que eu faço pra ganhar? Tem que passar? Deixa eu ver. Se eu ganhei.
Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Tava esquecendo de passar a rodada.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you?
Vamos ativar o FPS.
I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, 'cause you
Você
always
perdeu, você
lose.
sempre perde.
Ha ha. Very droll.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old mate. Roll a few, eh?
No.
Eu acho que no filme dos Piratas do Caribe, não sei se é o 4 ou o 5, um desse aí. Tem uma cena que o David Jones joga. Acho que nem é o David Jones, parece tipo um soldado do David Jones que mostra ele jogando dados também.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ah! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Meu cachorro. Inventário.
Look what I have for you.
Henry! Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologised to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit? After that long journey. With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armour on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
É capacete. É equipe-se. Joga assim quando tiver formações, pode transformar em modo da volta, dividir seções, pode passar da direita para a esquerda, vice-versa. Já que o superior indica seção menor, você se encontra a formação do item. Inventário, jogador. Não, este até é o personagem aqui.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Cadê a espada? Não tinha equipado.
I'll take the lead. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Give me some room.
A sequência interruptor de golpes. Pode fazer ataques com sequência pressionando o botão de ataque novamente quando você for.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Some
room.
Tô mantendo impressionado.
What are you doing? Cover!
Tem que...
Defend yourself properly. That's the way. Good. What are you doing? Cover! Defend yourself properly. Don't get so close to me. Defend yourself properly. Oh, why don't you cover yourself?
Defendendo. Defendendo
nice.
eles.
Good. Good.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Doing great, Henry. Pretty good. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Sorte as zonas de ataque usando novos e atacar uma zona onde o oponente não esteja do nada, se eu reduzir as deles até onde fica perfeito.
I was too slow. Nice. Good riposte. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Sim. Responder. Se quiser.
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. Your first hit. All square again. Well done.
Da hora. Ficou bem mais rápido o combate com essa mecânica aí. Estamina.
Now that's what I call swordplay.
That hit home.
How did he do that?
Go for it. That's what I call torture.
Nível 17.
On, Henry.
Fuck me.
Right on the head.
É complicado acertar a direção com o mouse. Tenta tocar em uma direção e vai em outra.
Ow! Kurva!
Ow! That must have hurt.
Don't hold back.
Nice.
How do you do it? Ow! Kurva!
That was some wallop.
Ow!
How did he do that?
Kurva!
Come on, Henry.
How do you do it?
Nice technique.
Ah, isso, câmera.
Let sparks fly.
Agora pior é que ninguém tá perdendo vida.
You're a dead man! You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight!
Não provocar o personagem.
Fuck me!
16.
Go, fellas, go.
Nice block.
Deu pra defender.
One more like
me.
that and he'll be on his back.
You knocked the stuffing out of me.
Perdeu.
I yield! Enough! Oh, for
Go for
fuck's
it.
sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
É isso. Cadê as moedas? Deu pra equipar até 4 armas no atalho.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
Eu também venci em Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Se foi vocês. Tive que arrastar você. Entrar mais força.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if
Nice
you was
horse.
able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she
There
saved
is.
my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Corajosa e é tudo que tirei. É minha
She's
base.
my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Então escute.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame. You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Temperatura de água, adestramento. Adestramento. Olha isso aqui.
I walked around a bit to scout out just in case. I was looking for some good rock overhang we could all shelter under. If I'd found anything, we wouldn't have to get soaked.
So, we got woken up by a bit of a shower, yeah.
Shower? I could still be wringing out my brace.
It didn't look like it was going to rain.
It did to me, though. But you didn't want to listen to me.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Ele é nobre importante.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Espada é uma excelente de laços. Espada.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state. Let's go and strip, Henry.
Pera.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe there, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hands. Oh.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Achei um.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
What was that sound? All right. What was that?
It worked. Let's go.
Ah, já vi.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Na poli za chvilku rozhalila košilku, vidět byl jen kousek, báby křižujou se, aleluja Domine, aleluja Domine. Pana je u muziky, směje se na chasníky, klienty ją jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja Domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're a You've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey!
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey!
Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! Cut them off on the other side!
Ué, que armadura.
Quick!
Parece que nós estamos usando só short.
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah!
Yeah.
Fuck!
No. Then ninguém não.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, no. I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish. We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to
Neste momento, minha questão, procurando por você.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on.
Be careful.
You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. If they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond, I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, foot trails, everything.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
You think they could swim all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish running on the summer.
Snuggling about in pitch black. When all your torch does is blind you.
Leave it out. Catching some naked men before, rather than getting killed.
But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead. Quietly. Use your head. Be careful. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here! Stand still!
Watch instead. You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found halfway somewhere.
Quick!
Again, not here. Why are we moving down instead of being high up? Because you can't see everything what's there through the foliage. But we will...
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Kurva! They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
Bateu o inimigo em cima.
They're
Shit!
here!
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Não, parece que gasta menos estamina quando
Hey!
tem pouca
Get over
roupa.
here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us!
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Espera o ponto de entrada. Agora não.
Ah, fuck! Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. We have to find him. Hans! Hey, Hans! Oh, where is he?
Estou me seguindo. Não! Ah, que mentira. Me acerto no meio da corrida. Tem que achar de novo.
Ah, fuck! Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. We have to find him. Oh, where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Fuck you, whoreson!
Oh, caralho de câmera. Virou. Destrava a mira. Vamos ter que me travar.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
sonhando.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Why? Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
Yeah, mate.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
So where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Bem, não deu tempo de responder.
For Christ's sake, Henry, talk to me. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus. Don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Yanka.
Come on.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the trunk. Go to the castle.
Easy.
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sorte.
Christ's sake.
If anything happens, you'll take care
Come
of you.
on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run.
No, don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Look.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again,
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now.
There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Desculpe a cama.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
What about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
How about worse? My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Queda grave. Primeiro você sobreviveu a essa queda grave, mas você perdeu muitos pontos de nível principal, habilidade e vantagem devido aos grandes ferimentos. Só lhe resta recuperar. Não, se recuperar e recuperar-os gradualmente ao longo do jogo. Os caveiras comemorando. Tem quantos sangramentos? Foi? Estou com fome.
Aye, true bliss is a full belly. Feel like a new man.
Vê se tem um botão de travar mesmo. Ver como arquiteto. Entrar a tocha, baixar a visão, diálogos, geral, desbloquear. Área de combate livre. É um tab, eu acho. Por aí. Gravar mesmo. Ah, tem modo foto também.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Entendi ervas. Como vai conhecer?
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow centre. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so as I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Cadê a pá? Tinha até atadura.
I can't bury him without a shovel. Jenna said there should be one near the dung heap.
Monte de esterco.
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. He can't be in the ground soon enough.
Terra. O personagem já ficou com fome de novo. Aumentar as comidas. De fome. Sociedade 46. Peguei mais vida.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Roxo.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
O outro é branco com laranja.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Pega bastante logo.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena?
Deixa eu ver. Esse equipamento aqui. Para equipar você, abre espaço onde você pode colocar poções de comida. Você pode consumi-las rapidamente durante o combate. O E ativa a seleção. O WSD percorre espaço e o E equipa. Conforme você também terá um número de espaços onde você pode pôr itens, armadura, ou armas, escudos e munição. Você pode alternar totalmente 3 em combate. Precisa equipar a mesma arma, escudo ou munição em múltiplos espaços, permitindo criar conjuntos. Para equipar o item selecionado em espaço de cinto, faça o seguinte. Aí, seleção de espaço, alternar entre espaços. Um cinto. E o bolsilho. Segura o IP para sacar e guardar a arma no espaço ativo. Tem uma tocha de arma.
Should have some weapon at hand.
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Somos mensageiros, só ficamos uma emboscada.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Hey,
This'll
you!
be quick, boy.
What are you...
Pera aí. Tinha que parar de postear.
Growler.
Aí.
Hey, get him!
Um soco nele.
Oh, rip your ass open!
I'm wounded! Do it! Damn it! Let's fall
Show
back!
what you're made of!
Não.
No! I don't want to die!
Show your stuff! Vou matar esse aqui.
Fuck this!
Não. Não, fugi. Esse tava com espada. Ainda fugiram.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for thanks. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Sono cura mais rápido e se for de boa qualidade a energia também se recupera mais rápido antes do sono. Você vai precisar de vinho, 2 punhados de camomila e 1 punhado de salvia. Adicione a camomila, ferva por turno, moa a sálvia e adicione no caldeirão por fim, sirva. Tá
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench.
Vinho, camomila. Não.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Despejar baixo caldeirão.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
No meal.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Despejo remédio.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Infusão de camomila, 2. Perfeito.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Dormir. Mas vou comer mais. Enquanto sociedade 64. 79. Não dá para comer mais.
It's empty.
Dormir salvar. Dormir até às 5.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell!
Oh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Melhor do que ontem.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Meu pai.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
É mais importante você do que o assassino.
Thanks, Pablina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Então, também melhorar a quantidade, pode usar os resultados sobre 2 meios. Novo jogador se encontra todas as informações importantes sobre atributos, habilidades e o status do IR. Ao longo do jogo você ganhará pontos de vantagem, você pode usar para melhorar os atributos e habilidades. Você encontrará efeitos que podem afetar o status, a reputação no lugar onde esteve, lembrar os combos ou verificar o status dos seus companheiros animais. Se você carregar um saco até um corpo morto ou inconsciente, eles contará apenas pela metade, portanto, eles dificilmente serão fardo e carregá-los não custará valor extra, além disso, irá mais 8 liras de capacidade de carga. Força querido por todas as armas será 2 pontos menor em geral se a sua força for menor do que a exigida pela arma, se causará menos dano com ela. Por outro lado, se sua força for maior, causará mais dano. Com essas vantagens, você obterá esse efeito mais cedo. Seguido por todas as armas será uma forma menor. Mais peso ou mais dano, se eu tiver habilidade. Acho que pegar mais dano. E a reputação aumento será 10% maior, perde menos reputação. Ganha mais reputação. Agilidade. Por todas as armas será 2 pontos menor em geral se sua agilidade for menor do que a exigida pela arma, você terá mais dificuldade para usar por outro lado. Isso aí eu não sei. Então, nível 6 em agilidade. Vou esperar peso apenas, senão vai aumentar o custo de vigor. mais. Tá. Muito 6.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Serrans foi capturado pelos humanos.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Mercenários da Hungria.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Serrans foi atingido por flecha.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Você derrotou aquele fascínio.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder.
Deixa eu ver. Só vai sair. Bom, acho que é isso. Vou encerrar essa live por aqui. Se você gostou dessa live e quiser ver mais, só me seguir no meu canal aqui na Twitch, então no YouTube. Bom, acho que é isso. Até a próxima live.
Não,